welcome back everybody. Mr. Awesome here from Play One Gaming, and I'm giving you episode 7 of Ma's Corner. For those of you who are new here, basically what I do is I ask you guys a question, and then you answer the question in the comment section below, and then I do a follow-up video where I will, I'll first answer the question that I asked with my own opinions, and then I'll showcase a couple of the comments that you guys leave, and then I'll close the video out with a new question. And so let's get right into it. Last video, I had basically asked you guys what are some of the upcoming announcements or reveals you're looking forward to in E3, and that's right around the corner. So for me personally, I'm trying to think about this just a little bit right now. There's not a whole lot that I'm really anticipating or looking forward to, I guess, because I don't really know what the buzz is. I feel like there's no real news on the upcoming hardware, you know, like the new systems, and I also don't really feel like there's anything that's kind of hidden so far as you know, some new games. Of course, if they give out trailers for games we weren't expecting, hey, that's gravy. But you can't really, I guess that's one thing to look forward to. Is I do like to see, you know, some new stuff. I remember last year when they did the reveal for the Tomb Raider, you know, the new Tomb Raider game. They did another one for, I think, Hitman back then too. Maybe it was Arkham City and Far Cry. Far Cry had a good trailer because you didn't know what the hell that was. But anyways, so if you know, if that kind of thing happens again, I'm definitely going to be excited for that. But specifically, the only games I'm interested in right now is I would love to see some more gameplay and some more footage on Darksiders, but I don't really think that's going to happen considering the game's due out, you know, in a couple of months. There's a game called Ni no Kuni, which is a, I guess you can call it a JRPG. It's from Japan, and it's an RPG that's coming over to the States. That was supposed to be due in the holiday season of this year, and it got pushed back. So I kind of hope that they'll come out with a release date, or at least maybe another trailer or something like that. That'd be nice. The other day they had on Twitter. They basically put out a still image and said that an announcement was going to be coming out on the 30th of May, and the speculation was it was for a new Castlevania, and that would be something I'd like to see. I did enjoy Lords of Shadows, so I don't really care if it's a sequel to that. If you know, just another game from Castlevania in that, you know, that kind of gameplay, that'd be good for me. I don't really care if it continues the story or not, or it brings in new characters. I think as long as it does well what it did before, you know, that's gonna be fun. So, and what I heard already is that they're going to be making a new Castlevania DS game, I guess. So I'm really hoping that picture is separate. You know, like I don't really think that that's going to tie into the same game. I kind of think they're two different things because it's not May 30th. So why would they tell you that now if they... Anyways, you guys should hear where I'm going with that. Maybe... I heard the rumor of, you know, they've already been working on Gran Turismo 6, so I don't think I'd be too surprised if I heard an announcement on that. I don't think I'd even be thrilled about it, to be honest, because we all know how long it takes to make a Gran Turismo game, so I kind of expect them to put out some type of trailer, you know, some type of announcement on it, and then you'll start seeing, you know, this year or next year or something, I don't know. But anyways, those are the things that I'm looking forward to right now. Actually, hardware-wise, there is one question, and it's the relationship that Sony has with OnLive. And I don't know if you guys are all familiar with what OnLive was or is, but it's basically a streaming gaming console. Basically, the console streams all different types of video games, and you pay for, you know, you pay for access to the game, and you can play it off of a stream. It's kind of a fascinating technology, to be honest with you. I don't really know the ins and outs of it entirely. I know they're doing a lot of trials and betas in the past year or so, and from what I heard, it's kind of one of those cool things, but nothing that you could ever see yourself doing mainstream. You know, something like that. So, but I do know that Sony's acquired them, or they're in a partnership. So I would like to see where that goes. I'd also like to hope that there's something on the Move, the PlayStation's Move functionality. There's a lot of games that are for kids and for sports. I kind of like to see you know, the developers for Heavy Rain, for example, they're working on a new project, so I like to see something like that. You know, I want to see what they're doing, basically. But not so much on the Xbox side for me personally. I like the Xbox. I feel like the Xbox Live is a pretty good interface. I mean, obviously it's lacking an internet browser, but even I know that people who have PS3s don't even use their internet browser, so that's kind of a wash. But I love the indie market, so if, you know, maybe if there's a reveal or something like that going around, that'd be kind of cool to see more of an indie market push being made. That's one of the things I love about the Xbox 360 is their indie market, so that would be nice to see something like that transition over to other platforms. I'd also like to see if, you know, maybe Valve is working on another project going to consoles. That'd be cool. But that's, you know, that's where I'm at. So anyways, I hope you guys appreciated that I would consider it a thoughtful answer. But anyways, right now I'm going to show you a comment that I got on the previous video, and that's going to be on the screen right now, so thank you for leaving that again. Like always, thank you again for commenting. And so in the next video, I do have a special treat for you guys. Episode 8 is going to have a special guest, and so it's going to be a dual Maz Corner kind of an episode, so look forward to that. And the question for you guys will be answered, and it's going to be there's actually two parts, two things. My phone just kind of beeped. Two things. What is your personal favorite thing that you saw in E3? You know, what's the personal thing that you watched or heard or they showcased? You know, what's got you the most excited coming out of E3? And two, yeah, it's a two-part. Two is, what do you think? Who do you think stole the show out of the manufacturers like Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, or maybe anything else in between? You know, who do you think hardware-wise or big manufacturer-wise stole the show? Who won that? So that's the two-part question. I really am excited to get this episode recorded, and I really hope that I get a lot of answers for this question, because I think that it's one of my better questions, and it's definitely something current. I think a lot of gamers are excited for E3, so I'd love to get a bunch of opinions on that. So again, like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.